Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's Atlantic Tropical Basin update. So, our area of interest in the northwestern Caribbean and southeastern Gulf of Mexico has now increased to a 0% chance of tropical cyclone formation over the next 2 days and a 40% chance of tropical cyclone formation over the next 7 days, with an overall medium chance of formation, doubling since yesterday's update. Taking a look at the forecast discussion, northwestern Caribbean Sea and southeastern Gulf of Mexico, a broad area of low pressure could form by early next week over the northwestern Caribbean Sea. Thereafter, gradual development of the system is possible, and a tropical depression could form as the system moves slowly to the north or northwest over the northwestern Caribbean Sea into the southern Gulf of Mexico through the middle part of next week. Formation chance for 48 hours is low near 0%, and formation chance through 7 days is medium now at 40%. So we have a whole lot of showers and thunderstorms beginning to develop with the South American or Central American gyre just to the south of our area of interest, and this will all move into the area of interest over the next several days. Taking a look at our latest models, taking a look at the 18Z run of the GFS model for the latest information, see an influx of showers and thunderstorms across Central America from the Central American gyre, and we see potentially a broad area of low pressure developing in about 5 days east of Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula, maybe a weak tropical depression by Tuesday, September the 24th, and this evening, the GFS is a lot slower to develop our system than it was last evening, as we see a weak tropical storm moving through western Cuba as we go into Thursday, September the 26th. And then as we go into Thursday afternoon, September the 26th, we finally start to see our tropical cyclone organize into a strong tropical storm, maybe a weak hurricane, just west of Tampa, Florida, and making a landfall as a strengthening Category 1 hurricane into early Friday morning, September the 27th. Also, the GFS run today has shifted to the east, so the models continue to be all over the place, unfortunately, on the system. And then as we go into Friday the 27th and Saturday the 28th of September, the latest run of the GFS model moves a strengthening Category 2 or 3 hurricane up the entire East Coast and plows a Category 2 hurricane into New England as we go into Saturday, September the 28th. So, as I mentioned earlier, really going to have to keep an eye to the model guidance on the system over the next several days. Taking a look at the 12Z run of the European model, the 12Z run of the European model also shows the Central American gyre producing a lot of showers and thunderstorms in southern Mexico and Central America through the next 6 days with little organization. And then finally, as we go into Friday, September the 27th, we see a tropical depression form in the Bay of Campeche, way far to the west of the GFS model solution. As I mentioned before, a big time model disagreement. And then we see a stalling tropical storm intensifying just east of central Mexico and southeast of Texas as we go into Sunday, September the 29th, in about 10 days from now, in the European model solution. And then taking a look at our Canadian model solution, this has also changed since yesterday evening, as we see a lot of showers and thunderstorms with our Central American gyre, a move through northern Central America, Yucatan Peninsula, see a tropical depression or storm organize by Tuesday, September the 24th, just north of Nicaragua and to the east of Belize. And then we see the Canadian has a much further west track than it did yesterday, skirts the Yucatan Peninsula going to Wednesday, September the 25th, and we see a intensifying Category 2 hurricane in the central Gulf of Mexico as we go into Friday, September the 27th, and the Canadian model rather makes a landfall near Lake Charles, Louisiana, as a strong Category 2 hurricane around Saturday, September the 28th, and moves a strong post-tropical cyclone across the central portions of the United States. So, unfortunately, we are still not getting a lot of good model agreement on our area of interest in the Western Caribbean. So I'm going to continue to monitor the trends over the next several days to keep you guys updated on this likely tropical storm and or hurricane. But um, due to the model shifts, I would pay attention to the storm if you live anywhere from Brownsville through the Florida Keys now. Keep an eye on the system as the model guidance has really spread out over the last day. Last 24 hours, we've seen a big shift in the models, a big uncertainty open up. So if you live anywhere from Brownsville through New Orleans, Mobile, Pensacola, Panama City Beach, down through Tampa, down through the Florida Keys, make sure you're keeping a close eye on this area of interest. Thanks for watching this evening's tropical update. Please stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.